Welcome everyone, Farmer Cop here. This is going to be episode 8 of Sandy Bay 19 in season. So if this is what you're looking for, please stay tuned. Alright folks, so if you remember we bought a harvester at the end of the last episode. It is 8:33 today on that same day. It's late summer. And if we go into the map here and take a look at our crops, nothing is ready to harvest yet, but I believe these ones over here are going to be ready first. So probably 3 is going to be first. So what I'm going to do is take the combine, I'm going to drive it, I'm going to hook up the header to the trailer, drive it up this way, head over this way, and we're probably going to stage it probably right in here. And then we'll wait until one of these guys is ready to harvest, which honestly is not going to be till tomorrow. The grass will probably be tomorrow too, and that's ready too. So we'll have a busy day tomorrow. But yeah, so we'll probably wait until we get into fall. So let's go ahead and hop in here and get this guy going. Let's see if we can't get it on the header trailer without too many troubles. I don't use header trailers very often. Matter of fact, I really hardly use them ever. I'm usually playing on maps that are a little bit bigger, at least there's enough space. Or I play with harvesters that are big enough that they have their own, the headers fold up into their own trailers. So, well, that looks pretty good. That worked out. All right, pull it here. Even getting this harvester through these streets is going to be its own challenge. So, we'll see how it goes, though. Oh boy. All right, hook up to you here, maybe. There we go. So far, so good. Oh man. Head up this way. Oh yeah, this guy's really wide. We'll get it going though. We'll get it. We'll get it up there eventually. Oh man. Well, folks, on the police work side of things, I have to go into work early tonight. I'm going to help one of our collision techs measure the scene of a fatality collision we had in our area recently. Obviously, it's all the scene's been cleaned up and everything like that. It was out on a highway we have here. So we're just going to go out. Oh, well, first we're not going to cause another fatality collision in the game here. But we're going to go out and kind of check it out. Essentially, it's a 55 mile per hour highway that travels into town, and then there's kind of a cross street that has a traffic light. And someone on the highway was driving and ran the red light because they were texting. It sounds like while they were driving, and yeah, they T-boned another car that had a green light that was trying to enter the highway, and they ended up killing the person. So we're gonna go take a look at that, take some measurements to make sure we do a good investigation on that, just to make sure if we can just be thorough on it and make sure we can figure out exactly what happened, what speeds all the vehicles were at, and everything like that. I'll be helping, as I said, I'll be helping our collision tech do that. My goal someday is to be a collision tech or to have some of that expertise, so that's why I get to go out and help, as is something I am working towards. So I'm pretty excited about that, even though I lose a couple hours of sleep, but it'll be fine. Obviously, I'm not going to stop playing Farming Simulator. That has to stay the same amount every day. It's the sleep that has to suffer. Oh, anyhow. But, yeah, we're getting pretty close to him. Open up the map. Oh, yeah. We'll be taking a left up here, and then we'll be getting this guy hooked up. It looks ready to harvest, but it's deceiving. That is deceiving for sure. Alright, so we gotta find a place that's going to be big enough for us to hook this guy up. Which really there isn't. Gosh. Oh man, maybe we drive down here. I don't know. Yeah, it looks like there's a little bit more room down here. Yeah, this area right here will work. Getting over to that field, well, that's a different story there. So actually, you know what? Let's try to get over to that guy. That'll be the one we're going to want to harvest first, probably, anyways. Let's see if we can't work our way around this field. I think there's the entrance right there. Sweet. That will work. We'll probably hook up the combine out here. And we should fit-ish to that entrance there, so I'll leave the header trailer here on this poor person's property. Hopefully they don't mind. Doesn't look like they got any crops going on, so they shouldn't mind too much. Oop. Overturn that. Correct a little bit. Alright, hook up to that. Perfect. Also arrested someone for DUI last night while I was at work. They were under the influence of marijuana, so not your typical alcohol DUI. Those ones are, this is fitting perfectly there. So those are a little bit more complicated, but nonetheless, I got it handled. Got that taken care of. Should not have been driving. Alright. Perfect. Well, honestly, guys, there's not a whole lot I have going on here in the game today. Yeah, so we're just going to hold off until harvest is ready. It looks like there's a section of withered crops there. Great. Just what we need. Little section there. Looks like everything else is doing okay, though. That's weird how it did that. Interesting. Maybe it happened before that, but I wasn't paying attention. But, actually got rye and these guys. Yeah, canola. Okay. All right. Well, I will probably go ahead and fast forward to the next day here, and I will see you then. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I got us up here at 7 a.m. so we could get out to harvesting, as I'm sure those fields, well, I hope they are. Shouldn't speak too soon. Strange, but okay, we'll take it. That means we can start harvesting, hopefully. We'll go out and check and make sure they're 100% grown before we start. Looks like some of the grass, too, is ready. That's kind of weird. Let me close that out, open. Oh, never mind. It was just glitching out. All the fields should be ready except for one. So we'll get going harvesting today. One other thing. I can't remember their name. I'll put it up on the screen if I remember to when I'm editing. But a subscriber mentioned, hey, when you're buying the chickens, there's the animal screen extension mod, which allows you to buy multiple ones. Now, I thought I had installed that mod, but I was actually using the animal pen extension, not the animal screen extension. So now we have the dialogue up here, and now I can move them by hitting enter repeatedly. So now everything should work fine, and we should be able to sell and buy chickens a lot quicker. And speaking of our chickens, let's actually make sure they're good on food. Yeah, they got plenty of food in there. That is so much food in a year. If you really think about it, that's so much crops. But yeah, they're going, and they got not very many eggs out here. Box or two. Anyhow, chickens are doing okay. We're going to hop over to our harvester. You know, we'll take the truck. We'll drive the truck down over there. But we'll haul around the liquid fertilizer. Why not? Actually, there's not any harvesting contracts. I don't think there really are in seasons. I'll say I'd like to take a harvesting contract if we could, since we got our pimped out combine now. Not really. I mean, it's good. It's better than you know, the New Holland you get normally, the small New Holland or the older New Holland you normally get when you start out on maps. So I really can't complain too much. Well, we're able to afford it only because of our silage. We got so much freaking silage, just ridiculous amounts of silage, and we got grass to mow as well. So we need to get that going soon. We're not going to get. Better not hit that cop head on. That would not be good. Oh, at least they don't arrest you in this game, because I would probably get arrested for reckless driving as fast as I drive. At least they don't get you speeding. If you drove, can you imagine if you drove by a cop in this game and you were going over the speed limit? Oh, I'd be driving 30 everywhere I went. I'd be so scared. I would have gotten so many more speeding tickets. Last episode I got a speeding ticket, so this episode I'm going to try not to get one, but oh, I can't make any promises, guys. I'm sorry. I have a need for speed. I usually just forget about it and I'm just pedal to the metal. But alright, we'll park her right here. Oh, ran through those bushes. Take the MT9 out. It says ready to harvest. 100%. What is the moisture you should harvest amount? I can't remember if they need to dry out or not. Let's look. Let's look in the seasons menu. Shouldn't there be a? Oh, maybe it's not in here. That's right. It's in the help menu, isn't it? Let me look it up. I can't remember what the. I mean, I guess I probably could always just try and see, but let me see here. Crops, yields. Is there one about harvest in here? Sorry, I'm very quiet reading. You know what? We'll just go for it. Oh, we'll see what it says. It should stop us, I think. Oh, I have to unfold my harvester, yes. Very well. Probably have a light on. It's still dark enough out. Alright, everything's lowered down. Oh, man. Canola, folks. We're getting canola off this field. Oh, I'm so excited to finally get this rolling. Get a decent amount down there, too. Get good harvest. I mean, we took really good care of the crop, so we should be getting, you know, pretty close to max yields on all of them. I mean, we should be getting max yields, quite honestly. But yeah, and I think as we go, I'll probably, I'm going to try to put some cover crop down over on these fields. Put some of the oilseed radish so we can see if we can just knock out a fertilizer state to get that done with, so we don't have to worry about it. And then honestly, next season we're probably going to want to get a slurry tanker so we can start using the digestate to get that stuff out of the way. But yeah, that'll be kind of the goal. After I get this guy around the edge, I'm probably going to hire a worker and have the worker go back and forth across while I go get a trailer down here, because we're going to be filling up pretty quick. Yeah, fantastic. I mean, honestly, as much as there is the harvest between grass and everything, I'll probably be having the harvester, a hired worker as much as possible in the fields I can, which hopefully doesn't mess them up too bad. And then I will probably work on mowing in the off time. Yeah, mowing and collecting in the off time. Yeah, that'll probably be, I mean, that'll be kind of half what we have to do to make sure we get everything done. Have someone harvesting while we're mowing, since we can't hire a worker to mow on those areas that we have to mow. So that'll probably be what we end up doing. And then I'm trying to think what else. When we do rye, I believe it leaves a straw swath. I don't want to waste that, so I'm going to try to see if we can't get ourselves a baler of some type. And I don't like to load bales manually if I can avoid it. I will if I have to. I don't like to do it, so we'll need an auto loader too, which that's going to also ramp up the price a little bit. I don't know if it'll even be worth it with I don't know. Maybe we lease a pellet maker. But you're not going to get as much if they're just loose pellets, I believe. So I don't know if that'll be worth it or not. I don't know. We'll see. I'll think about it some more as we go. I think he should be fine if I hire a worker here. Yeah, that'll be... Yeah, you'll get down to the end. Okay. Alright, well, I am going to go grab us a trailer, and I will be back with you. As I got into the area, the harvester posted a message up in the right-hand corner saying it was full. Man, we're going to get quite a bit. It said it was full. Oh, maybe it was 80% full. Oh, I'll say it's still hopping around going. Yeah, it must have just been 80%. Still, though, we're going to get a lot, guys. I'm very excited. Oh, man. Just pure gold. Pure gold coming in off of this guy. Oh, man. Well, I'm sure this is the thumbnail. Matter of fact, I think I'm probably going to take the thumbnail right up here. Yeah, I like that view. Let me turn the map off. I am a little jealous that he can just drive through the crops like that. Sorry, I jumped out when I was taking the thumbnail there, just so... Oh, I don't know. I was taking a thumbnail, so that's why there was that little break. I'm not sure what I'll have said or anything before, what I'm going to cut out, but I was trying to do it all while recording, and it just wasn't smooth, so it didn't work out. Of course he's going to stop right there. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Means I gotta back him out of there to get the grain out of there. Well, actually, I better just park this guy down here. He's gonna be in the way regardless what we do. Yep, right there work. That trailer holds, what, 38,000-ish or something like that? So, it should be able to hold quite a bit. That field there's canola, so at least the first two fields here are canola before we switch to rye. Which the rye field looks pretty awesome, too. There's that seeds that we still... I think that was episode 1 or 2, maybe? The seeds there? Maybe episode 2. Maybe even 3. I don't remember now, but that was a while ago regardless. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We're going to get a lot of good harvested crops off of these fields. I am very excited about that. Definitely no complaints from me. I'm glad we were able to get as many fields as we did get going. I think that's really going to help us out to boost us, to get us going even further into the next year in this game. But yeah, we might do cows. I'm thinking about doing cows, guys. I was thinking about doing cows in No Man's Land as well, but I also think one of my subscribers said, hey, can you do sheep? And I was like, you know what? I don't know why I can't do all three, you know? Pigs are already on there. Oop, just knocked the tractor, but that's okay. But yeah, I think I'll probably... I didn't think I'd do as many animals as I was going to do, but I honestly quite enjoy doing animals, raising animals. Once you know how to do them and you get them set up pretty right, you're able to make some decent money off of them. So I enjoy doing animals quite a bit. Alright, that should work for him. Perfect. Well, he'll be filled up again in no time, so I'm going to go ahead and... Tractor's down here. We probably don't need the pickup down here, really. Maybe I'll drive the pickup back up to the farm. And I'll probably start mowing. I left the case tractor up there just because it's more powerful, so it can handle the mowers a lot better, as we found out when we did our first mow. But yeah, so we'll see. If we end up doing, I want to do alfalfa since it's a new crop, but also again, we're gonna get, when they update it, we're gonna get a lot more new crops anyway. So we have to do all the new crops. That's kind of This has got to be a goal of ours. This has got to be a goal, because especially if this is just where we're going to do them. This is going to be great. We're not going to do those on no man's land, so we definitely need to do them here. But I'm also excited about the rye. I'll go show you the rye field. It looks pretty cool. At least I thought it looked cool. I mean, to you, it might just look like another dried out grain, because it kind of honestly is. But anyhow, it's something, you know, different. It's not your regular old crop. You can see it there. It's kind of a lighter yellow. It almost looks more like soybeans. More like the color that they are. Oh, we got a little field entrance up here. Popping over here. Yeah, look at that. It looks, oh, it looks like wheat. It looks like a lighter wheat, maybe? I don't know. But yeah, it's all ready to harvest. How's the crop moisture here? 26. Perfect. Same as the other fields. That's great. So we should be able to keep harvesting. Actually, let's, you know what we should do? Instead of being idiots, we should go look at the, or you guys aren't idiots, but I might be an idiot if I don't look at this. Okay, today drying potential is good. No drying potential, but also no precipitation. And then, okay, so, oh, but that's tomorrow and that, oh, it's at 9 a.m. tomorrow. Oh, 90% chance of rain tomorrow at 9 a.m. So we need to start cooking on getting this stuff going. And we may not mow all the fields that we have right now, but we're probably going to mow one field, pick all the grass up, mow another field, pick all the grass up, mow another field, pick all the grass up. And we'll probably have all 3 bunker settles going. Just so we can make sure we get it, we're not wasting it, just to be the most efficient. Can I drive around the edge of here? We might as well try. I mean, it's right, yeah, right next to the grass field, so we'll try it. But yeah, we'll head back here and we'll hook up the case tractor too. Oh yeah, I'm sure I can make it around here. Ooh, I don't know, that gate's pretty close. Actually, I was kind of wondering if this would actually destroy the crops or not. Oh, I guess the pickup does not. So I guess the tires are narrow enough on here. Anyhow. And I think the strobes turn on. I think, is it the same button as, yeah, same button as turning on the beacons. Home button if you're on PC. At least that's the standard button it's going to be. But sweet. I thought the strobes are pretty cool in there. I think there's like an oversized load and stuff you can get put on the top of this as well. We didn't really need it, so we didn't get it. But yeah, and our chicken's honestly going to be ready to sell probably the next episode or 2 anyways as well. But yeah, so everything's just moving along. Our farm's just doing great, honestly. Might as well park the pickup in a garage here. We got this big open area. Oof, barely missed that. Yeah, we'll park you right there at work. That's fine. It's a big garage for a pickup. Oh, man. I was going to add a garage onto my house. I had a contractor all set up and everything. So my house needed a pretty big renovation. I did new siding, new windows, new gutters, new fascia, new roof. Literally everything on the outside, new siding. Just all of it had to be replaced. There's our case. So I had all of that done, and I was going to add a garage while I was doing all that anyways. But the garage, I don't know, the price went up a little bit because some of the materials are more expensive now. And I was kind of thinking about it. You know, I don't think it's going to add that much value because I own my own house here where I live. But I don't think it's going to add enough value to be really worth it in the end. So I might just hold off on it. I was going to use it as a wood shop, but I think what I'm going to do instead is save a little bit of money and get like a little shed. I mean, a decent sized shed, like maybe like an 8x12 or something. And then, oh, I need the mowers. And then use that instead, and just put all my woodworking tools in it. We'll have it sitting at the top of our driveway, and then, you know, if it's a nice day out or whatever, I can pull all my tools out and stuff, and then woodwork and everything like that. No, I won't do woodworking videos because I'm not the best woodworker. I actually like to take like old pallets. I get pallets for free where I'm at here. I'm able to find places that'll give them to me for free. And I take the old pallets and stuff, and then I will make just cool things out of them. I'll make furniture and stuff like that. I made a pallet like coffee table and some other stuff like that, and I just haven't done a ton of it yet, but I want to be able to do more, so that's why I'm pretty excited about getting everything set up. I already have most of the tools and everything. All right, this is ready to harvest, so we will start mowing it. So yeah, I think these episodes, I think this is going to be probably titled Harvest Part 1 or something. I don't know. And then let's get these guys folded. Harvest Part 1 and Harvest Part 2, because we have just so much to harvest. Oh man, and then winter will come, and then so there's a couple things I'm thinking about winter. There's a mod that allows you to melt snow and like sell it as purified water, which I think that'd be kind of cool. We'll try it out. I don't know what would get out of it, or you know how much or anything like that. If you guys don't want me to do that, let me know now before we get to winter. But I think it was a cool mod. I haven't used it yet, so I wanted to try it out. But the other thing we're going to do too is there's supposed to be winter contracts in Sandy Bay 19. So we're going to try to do some of the, well, we're not going to crash them more. We're going to try to do some of the winter contracts. I don't honestly know what those are going to entail. I don't know what it's going to be. I doubt someone's going to pay us to de-ice their field. You know, I don't know if there's going to be like where you have to clear roads or something for the city here or whatever the case may be, but I'm kind of excited about that. We'll probably have to get at least a salt. Well, we'll probably get a plow, honestly, to put on the front of our tractor to kind of clear our area out so we can drive our tractors around and just do the main portions and stuff like that, because there should be snow and everything on this map. So, yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. I don't know what those winter contracts will contain or be about again, but I want to see, I just want to know what they are, and we're getting closer and closer. So, and that'll give us kind of a way to earn money in the winter time in addition to maybe selling that purified water like I was talking about with that mod. And I'll put a link down in the description today about the animal mods that I use, the screen extension and the animal pen extension. I think I have at least the animal pen extension installed on No Man's Land right now, and I'm using that. But I'll put those two in the description. Then if we do end up using that winter mod, I will put it in. You know what? I'll just put it in the description in this episode. That way it's just available, or you guys can look at it and see, hey, you know, we should use that or no, we shouldn't use that. That way you guys can get a kind of a heads up to what it is. That way it's not just like, whoa, here it is, you know. So I'll let you guys look at that over and see if you guys think that'll be reasonable for us to use. But I think it'd be kind of fun. If you guys think it's a terrible idea, well, just let me know. And I do appreciate all the comments. I'm getting tons of comments from you guys saying, hey, do this, do that, don't do this, don't do that. Hey, you should try this mod, you should try this. Did you know you could do this? And sometimes it's like, yeah, I know the answer, but a lot of times like, hey, that's helpful. You know, I love the comments. I love getting, I feel like I'm better at Farming Simulator since I've started a YouTube channel, just because it's kind of more of a collaboration now. I feel like even though it's just, you know, me playing and you guys watching for the most part, it's still you guys are like, hey, you should try this, you know, and I'm learning all sorts of things about the game, and it's making the game just more and more fun for me. Not more funner or funner, it's more fun. I think that's the technical English. I remember my English teachers in, well, all grades, because I still do it now, saying you can't say funner. It's not a word, which I think it should be a word. I think funner should be a word, but that's just my opinion anyways. Oh man, but yeah, we'll get a lot more grass. I'm hoping we get as much as we did the first time, because that'll give us another, what we get, 100 and, no, we didn't get that much, did we? I think we got less than what I was hoping. I think I was hoping for like 180,000. I think we got like around 100 or 120. Oh, and our combine is full, so I'm going to probably tab over and get that guy taken care of here. Let me just finish out this row. But yeah, these episodes are going to be, it's not going to be a lot of time passing in the game for these next couple episodes. I don't know if I want to mow all that, but it'll just be a lot of stuff happening. And I don't know, we'll look at some of the prices maybe later this episode, or at least in the next episode, and see kind of when we're going to want to try to sell stuff and everything like that. Yeah, just to kind of figure that out and start brainstorming. Because we'll probably want to, and I don't know if we can store rye. I'm hoping we can store it in our silo. Our silo doesn't have like a capacity for it, which is what kind of worries me a little bit. So if we can't store it, oh, it might be we have to sell it now. But if we can store it, we can kind of think about it. The canola we obviously can store. I know we'll be able to, I'm saying store. We'll be able to store that. But anyhow, let's tab over to this. Perfect. Just like, and he's backed over. No, I don't want to hop out of you. He's backed over just like that, so I can't pull right next to the combine. It seems like whenever I play with crop destruction on, this is always the issue. Whenever I play with crop destruction off, this is never an issue. But of course, that's just kind of how it has to work out. But that'll be nice. This is going to get us a lot just off of this one field. And this is I mean, one of our smaller fields. If you really comes down to it. I mean, this field's way bigger than 3, probably 2 or 3 times as big. And then 5's got canola. Yeah, I think we're probably gonna get more canola than we are. Well, rye's gonna have a higher yield, so maybe not. But I was thinking we're gonna have more canola than rye, but probably not. And I can probably flip those beacons off. You can calm down a little bit. Oh, it's nice to own our own combine, though. We don't have to worry about leasing costs, because it is gonna take us a while to harvest all this stuff. Probably not as long as I'm thinking, just because, you know, we're already, I mean, it's only 9 o'clock on this day, and we're already almost done with our first field, so it probably won't take as long as I'm thinking it's going to take, but I'm still going to keep trying to knock out the grass as we go as well, so, yeah, is what it is, I suppose. Yeah, it's just so much. I wish it would unload a little faster, but that's okay. We can kind of deal with it. And we're still sitting at $68,000, so we still have a decent amount of cash in the bank. But, you know, if we're thinking about getting stuff for wintertime and stuff like that, and if we're not going to sell, you know, just kind of, we'll see how much we have, how much cash we have when we come out of harvest season here to see what we're going to plan on doing. All right, are you back up? All right, he should. Well, he's gonna finish out. We'll just stay. Well, I'll just do this. I might as well, since once he gets down there, he's not gonna be able to turn around and get this anyways. And I'll probably have to. I mean, I guess I could probably hire a worker to do that, but I might as well just get that by hand while I'm down here, and we'll be able to see what we are at for this field. But yeah, guys, I also want to say we're up to just, I think as I'm recording this this morning, we're up to 152 subscribers. Another episode of No Man's Land is going to come out today. I know that seems to be my most popular series, so I appreciate you guys all watching that. And those of you that are watching Sandy Bay 19, thank you. I know I've asked and said, hey, should I keep doing it? You know, is everyone liking it? I don't want you guys just watching because you're like, well, I like, you know, half of what Farmer Cop does, and I'm just going to watch the other stuff just so it does well too, even though I don't like it. No, don't do that. It's not. Life's too short to watch stuff you don't enjoy. So if you're not enjoying it, don't watch it. But yeah, if you are enjoying it, that's great. A couple people commented and say, hey, no, keep doing Sandy Bay 19. It's great. I do appreciate those people. Thank you for that. I did, like, honestly, that was one of the big motivators for me still keep recording episodes. I mean, I probably would have still kept going anyways, just because, well, I started the season, you know. And honestly, I'd keep doing a season or a gameplay series if there was, you know, even just one or two people interested. I don't mind doing that. It's like, hey, if someone's enjoying it, that's a good thing. But obviously, it's nice if everyone's enjoying it. But yeah, you guys are really loving the No Man's Land, which I love. And another episode of that's coming out today, so I'm pretty excited about that. That's all been edited and uploaded, and it's just sitting waiting to publish. Actually, I think I need to put the thumbnail on it and add a couple details. But other than that, it should be just good to go. If you guys haven't already, go on to the Facebook page and like that. I post other stuff too that's outside of Farming Simulator that I don't necessarily get to talk about or post on YouTube. Yeah, I may end up posting. I might post a picture of me at some point, so you guys can kind of put a face to the voice. Hopefully, that doesn't make you not want to watch the channel anymore. Oh man, I probably sound exactly like I look like. You'll probably look and you'll be like, "Yep, that's exactly who I thought he'd be." I wear glasses. That's another thing you can add to your visual profile of what I look like. I have blonde hair. I'm 5'11", so not short, but not tall really either. I mean, I don't know. It depends on what you kind of define, I guess. Everyone's kind of got a different perspective on that. But anyhow, sorry, that was a little bit of a tangent. But go on that Facebook page and like it. If you don't like to get YouTube notifications because they annoy the crap out of you, then you can follow me on Facebook, and you'll just get notifications from there. And I know there was someone that mentioned, hey, set up a Discord server. I'm working on that. Right now, work's been crazy. Obviously, I'm getting called. We're working 12 hours now a day, and I'm getting called in, you know, to help investigate this collision tonight. So it's like, okay, well, I was going to do it today, but now I got to put it off. So I swear I'm going to get it done soon, hopefully. I have been working on getting that set up. I've done a lot of research into it and everything like that, so I'm pretty much ready to set it up. I just have to go do it. But I also don't want to just kind of like have it set up and not be good. I want to make sure I set it up right the first time. So I want to make sure I actually take the time to do it right, so it's actually a useful thing versus, you know, not useful. So that's why that hasn't come out yet. Ooh, what am I hitting? I'm hitting the tree, of course. Farmer Crop is crashing again. Well, we left the, I guess, this is going to be a little tight. I was like, why? It wasn't this hard getting in here, but that's because we brought it in here on the header trailer, so that makes sense. Perfect. And where to start on this field? That is a great question. Yeah, this is just a terrible field. If I'm just being honest, I'm probably just going to have to do this whole one by hand. Oh, well, we'll just cut in right here. You know what? Might as well just get started. Oh, I can't even imagine doing this by hand with the New Holland. Just half of that width of the header. Oh, man, we'd never get it done. I think it would be winter time before we got, you know, 2 or 3 of our fields done. We honestly needed at least this size combine just to get everything going. We probably won't end up buying a field for next year just because we're pretty good set up right now, but we'll probably end up buying a couple more fields the following year. We'll just kind of see how it all plays out. We'll definitely, you know, it's like, well, do we buy, I kind of want to balance between buying more land so we can make more crops, but we also kind of have to also be upgrading our equipment kind of at the same time so we're getting things done. I honestly think we do need bigger seeders. We need a bigger seeder, maybe a bigger direct drill. I want to get a planter as well just so we have more flexibility as to what we can grow. And the other thing I want to get is probably a bigger cultivator just so we can get more stuff going at once. I mean, I know we don't really need a cultivator if we are using a direct drill, but We're going to end up using a planter or just a regular seeder. We're going to need a cultivator, obviously. So, and I mean, I think if you have oilseed radish on, I think if you plant cover crop and then I think you can just direct drill over it. If you can't do that, please comment now, because that is currently my plan as to what I'm going to do. And if that's not going to work, please let me know. Or if you think that that's ridiculously unrealistic, then let me know as well, and I won't do that. But yeah, oh man. Farmer Cop at it again, just being crazy. Yeah, guys, this episode's going to wrap up soon. It's only been, shoot, we probably only had 2 hours in game or something. It's just been me playing straight up. And I know I feel like I talked a lot in this episode, but I guess it's because when I normally record episodes, there's kind of gaps where I'm just, it's just me being quiet, playing the game, and getting some stuff done before I bring you guys back in. But I guess for you guys, it's me talking most of the time anyways. So if you think I talk too much, talk too fast, anything, just let me know. I don't take offense. I'm happy for the criticism. I feel like in this world, if you can't take constructive, I mean, don't be mean about it, obviously. That's not constructive. If you take constructive criticism, well, I feel like you do better in the world in general. Especially in, my job too, in police work, if you can't take criticism, you're not going to do well at all. I take criticism all the time. And not like bad stuff. It's like my coworker's like, hey, you should try this, or this will work better for, what you're doing, or they'll educate me on different laws and stuff I didn't know. It's just unlimited possibility of what you can find out, and there's different specialties and stuff you can get into. It's like, well, if I want to learn how to do arson investigations, I need to look into that. If I want to do homicide investigations, got to look into that. If I want to do alcohol investigations, got to look into that. There's all sorts of different specialties and everything like that. Well, this field's going to give us also, just ridiculous amounts of crops. I'm going to write down, too, in my notebook here that I always have a notebook next to me on our court. I'm going to write down all the yields we get off of every single field. Just because, yeah, there's going to be a lot. I'm very excited. Very, very excited. I'll probably say that 1,000 times in each episode. So, and two, I feel like I say, oh, I'll see you guys again soon, or I'll be right back. I feel like I say that a lot too, but it doesn't seem like a lot to me because there's more space. Well, this episode has been a lot faster for me to record compared to my last one. Just because the last one took me, I think, 8 hours to record, just because it was so much time in game of me just doing just stuff, just stuff that didn't need to be done on camera. But and I guess I didn't need to do all this on camera either. But I think we are going to wrap up the episode, guys. Actually, you know what? Before we wrap it up, we're going to tab over to this guy right here. That is what we got off of this field. 19,183 liters of canola. And I'm going to write that down right now. Well, what field number is this? 3. Field 3. We got 19,183 liters of canola. I'm going to write that down right now, so I don't forget it, and then that way at the end we can kind of review all the stuff we got. So that's fantastic. If we go into our prices here, let's check it out real quick. So, and that's canola right there, isn't it? We already got 15,000 liters. Even if we're selling it for $1,000 a piece, guys, $1,000 per 1,000 liters, we got, what, just off of this one field, we got 19 grand sitting in there. Off of that field, we're probably gonna get 3 times as much. If we get $80,000 in canola just off these 2 fields, that will be fantastic. We may be doing some equipment upgrades this year. I also, too, I think I have it in here. Let me go into trucks. Maybe not. Is it in cars? No, there's it's the Man TGS Winter Service mod. I think I want to add that in and get it. Also, gosh, I want that, too. That is the problem with Farm Sim, is there's not enough cash, it seems like. No wonder people cheat money, and there's not enough cash, and there's so many cool things to buy. But, yeah, we'll probably end up looking at maybe we'll want to at least get a better seeder. We may just combine the cost of the two and just get, like, a direct drill that'd be decent. Like this guy right here, the Pronto. Like, this is just a legit direct drill. I mean, it's 270 on the horsepower, which, what is I think our case has that. Whoops, garage case. 261, pretty close. The case could handle it. The case has so much freaking horsepower, it's ridiculous. Of course, we could always pull it with the combine. No, it's a joke. I don't actually know if that would work. I think it would work, but we're not going to do that. That's ridiculous. So I may have to look at getting another tractor too. But anyhow, folks, I'm going to get this into the silo to get it stored up, and I will be able that way to see exactly what we're going to get off of our other field. So This has been Farmer Cop, guys. If you enjoyed, please hit that like button. If you have any comments anything you want to see or anything I should do better, please let me know, or anything like that. And also, too, thank you guys for saying all of the different tractors and stuff that were in the areas where you lived. I really appreciate that. I know a lot of you commented on that. Thank you. And if you didn't last time, I want to know what tractors are in your area. What brands do you see? And it always kind of funny. It just depends. It's like, yeah, you're going to see more of the tractors that there's just dealerships that are set up nearby, But yeah, it was super cool. So thank you guys for sharing that. I really enjoyed that a lot. I love to travel a lot too. I've been to Europe a couple of times. I know there's quite a few of you in Europe. I know there's quite a few of you too from countries that I haven't been to yet. I need to go to Scotland. I need to go to Ireland. I need to go to Norway. Those are all places I want to go. I've been to, where have I been? I've been to Italy. I have been to Great Britain. I've been to Belgium. I've been to France. Where else have I been? I've been to Germany. I've been to Austria. Those are just a few of the countries that I've been to. Not that I'm all high and mighty because I've been to them. I love to go travel and just learn about history and stuff of other places and stuff like that. And also too, when I'm in Europe, the food is amazing. So I do like to eat. That's kind of how vacations work for me. It's just me eating in a different place. But anyway, guys, sorry. Maybe it's just because I was a little tired from work, but I had a lot of tangents today, so I apologize about that. Anyhow, guys, thank you guys for watching. If you have not already, please hit that subscribe button. Turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos I may post. And yeah, like it. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button. Drop a comment if there's anything you want to see or anything you want to say. Please feel free to do so, or anything I can do better. And again, guys, thank you, and thank you for watching.